Good evening, Sagittarius, the Dawn Wands of the Zodiac. This is Kiki's Doorway coming to you. We're going to find out about what your past life would like to tell you for mid-May 2018. So let's begin. God, Goddess, God, Goddess, Mother, Father, God, Gaia. What should Sagittarius know about their past lives for mid-May 2018? What should Sagittarius know about their past lives for mid-May 2018? What should Sagittarius know about their past lives for mid-May 2018? The half human, half horse, the traveler, the conqueror, the explorer, the one that can go further than any mammal or any man can go. That's when I said that. Perfect. Okay, Sagittarius, this is what your past life would like you to know for mid-May 2018. Your first card, Native American. Wow, I'm loving it. Native American. The shamans, the leaders of the pack, the ones who educate us about our spirituality and where it is rooted from, and understanding the elements, and understanding the earth itself and how it's related to us humans. So Sagittarius, this is what your past life wants you to know about Native Americans. Sagittarius, this card signifies that you had an important past life as a Native American, which is connected to your current journey in this life. If you've been drawn to Native American artifacts, cultures, and spirituality, this is because they are familiar to your soul. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Saggies, the sage of the Native Americans. Studying Native American teachings can help you awaken ancient memories and knowledge that you already have stored within you. This can also signify indigenous cultures from other countries as well. Perhaps you have some hidden anger or pain because of a battle or loss during your time as an indigenous person. As with other past life traumas, a session with a qualified regressionist can help you heal this old energy. In this way, you can retain the lessons and love from that lifetime and release painful blocks. So yes, you have every right to be upset about your past life as a Native American and as an indigenous person. In history, we learn that indigenous people or Native Americans were seen as barbaric and not civil. But it was really the contrary. If they weren't civil, then we wouldn't know how to plant. If they weren't civil, we wouldn't learn how to make tools out of animal bones to survive. Through Native Americans, we learned a lot of the soul of America. So Sagittarius, for mid-May, whether it be arts, artifacts, paintings, books, meditational music, clothing, colors, jewelry, definitely about shamanic practices. For mid-May, find out more about these things and how you can physically express it through either the clothes you're wearing, the jewelry that you wear, the way you design your hair, the way you put on makeup if you're a girl, the talisman that you have as men or women. Bring these things out, because the more you learn about the Native Americans, especially if you have a Native American tribe that you've always been fascinated with, most likely and for sure that is your ancestor that is wanting you to express itself in this life. Next card, Sagittarius, is transportation. Of course, Sag. Y'all are the go-getters. Who better to know how to travel and know what's the end and what's needed for the community? Y'all are great movers and shakers of the zodiac. Let's see what the past life wants you to know about transportation. Transportation. Let's see. Sagittarius, this card signifies that you had intense experiences involving transportation in prior lifetimes. This is especially true if you presently have phobias related to airplanes, cars, and so on. And these fears don't dissipate as a result of getting traditional counseling or hypnotherapy. In those cases, you likely suffered a traumatic past life, which makes sense since you had the Native American card as well. So that would explain it. Since you were a Native American, either a soldier or a shaman or a chief, and if your people were being slaughtered or being segregated or misplaced, then yes, it would be, if you were the living, to travel and see if you can resurrect and reinvent the culture that you came from. You may have been involved in the invention of a form of transportation or related technology, and that knowledge wants to serve you in this lifetime. This includes those who lived during the time of Atlantis, when transportation was fueled by solar and crystal power. Your life purpose may involve reawakening the knowledge of alternative modes of transportation. I repeat, Sagittarius, your life purpose may involve reawakening the knowledge of alternative modes, MODES, of transportation, which could be environmentally beneficial to our world at this time. So if you have any ideas, Sagittarius, any new apps or any new technology or any new way of traveling, this would be the perfect time to express that. Look at things like, especially in Harlem or in any places like buses, trains, especially if you have old school trains, the tourist buses or the skyscrapers. That this would be the perfect time to go to those occupations and go on a tourist bus and see where it takes you. If you had it your way, would you do it differently? And if you would do it differently, how would you pitch it to a tour guide, bus driver? Would you want to be a tour bus driver guide? Would you want to be, if you are in MTA or transportation, would you want to reinvent ways of traveling for citizens to travel? This would be an excellent time to illustrate and demonstrate the benefits of those things. You could practice that with family and friends, like showing them your ideas or pitching them your ideas and seeing their responses, and ask for their suggestions. The more suggestions you have, but stick to who you are, because who you are is important. You know the answer. You're just looking to tweak, and that's where your family and friends come into place. Your last card that your past life wants you to know about yourself is galactic. Look at that. Galactic, galactic, the stars. You're a stargazer. I can see that. Come on, you're half horse, half human. I could see you running and looking at the stars, like seeing how far the stars could take you and where to go. So let's see what the past life book tells us about Sagittarius' past life as a galactic. This may be your first time on this planet. Wow. If so, you probably feel alien, like an alien. as if you don't belong. Earthly customs such as marriage and parenthood aren't natural for you, so you may not participate in them. You may also find most earthlings to be very physical, psychologically, and emotional violent. Your highly sensitive nature may be assaulted by such harsh energies. Well, I know for one, I need to apologize to my Sagittarius. I barked at him, but he had it coming. But hey, I'm learning that for one, Sagittarius are sensitive. I did not know that. You just want to get along with everyone and be as kind as possible. Your compassionate your compassion helps diffuse the world's tension, making the entire universe a more peaceful place. You may find earthly relationships confusing and feel more at home with technology or energy healing. If you find other star people, you'll discover the kinship you're seeking. Since those from other planets tend to be shy and socially awkward, you may need to go where they gather. Remember, we were talking about the tour bus and the skyscrapers, such as online message boards, computer courses, science fiction conventions, scuba diving trips, and Reiki classes. So there you have it, Sagittarius. That's what your past life wanted you to know for May 2018. Practice what you know about your past life. It will heal you and get you so closer to your abundance in more ways than one. Love you. This is Kiki's Doorway. See you on the other side.